Hey, what's going on? It's Sway. Today I'm coming through with another competition breakdown. This time I'm shooting USPSA, but at a different club. Shooter turnout was awesome, and there were a handful of stages that were both entertaining and challenging. But without further ado, let's just jump into the match. For this stage, I'm glad I watched the seasoned shooters walk through the course of fire, because if I hadn't, I would have made some unnatural transitions with this first set of targets. First thing I notice in all the stages is I'm not too quick on the draw. It isn't second nature yet, so drawing well on the move can still improve. Unfortunately, I didn't think the chamber around as I approached the third set of targets. Not sure how else to avoid that other than counting shots. Looking back, I could have engaged that last target without shifting left. Here's another stage where I immediately took into consideration what others suggested during the walkthrough. I had to stand outside the firing box, and standing in the inner front area meant less steps involved.
There you go, that's the way to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Stand by.
Forgot I didn't have an 11th round when engaging the second set of targets, which is why I had to do a quick rack.
Are you ready? Stand by.
This was technically the first stage I shot, so it was the warm-up. From the last comp, I wanted to work on shot calling to help transition better. Here I'm a little slower, but it helped me recover some shots. Although I was relying on visually seeing the shots for the most part, I was still working on that shot calling practice. I didn't notice during the pre-walk, but this last barrel had open holes, and I briefly hesitated on the mag drop because I didn't want it to fall into the hole. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to grasp how to shoot a Texas Star. I saw a Grandmaster shoot it after the match and was in awe at how smooth he made it look, so I might give it a try next time.
Clear. Are you ready? Yeah. Stand by.
I would have liked to shoot that third target on the move, but I'm not there yet. Also, should have mentally processed the need to reload quicker. Unfortunately, I saw it after the fact, but others engaged the popper first to release the swinger. Here I was wasting time waiting for it to drop. This mag load was atrocious. You can tell I didn't fully insert the mag, which ate up time. Also, I'm glad I didn't AD considering my finger was on the trigger while trying to clear the issue. This last set was a bit awkward for me. I should have gone out with a leaning double tap, landing me out of bounds, but I stopped and thought I could engage by just leaning and shooting both hands. Turns out I couldn't. I almost held onto the barrier to shoot, but something in my mind told me that would have been illegal, so maybe someone can confirm or deny. I'm welcome to any feedback on how I ran this stage. Aside from the awkward transition up range and missing my shots, I'm not sure how else I could have improved.
Are you ready?
This was probably one of the more spacious stages I've shot to date, so it was a little intimidating. I tried to remember the best times to reload, but after the second reload, I forgot how many targets I needed to engage and prayed I didn't miss any more shots because I felt I had just enough to finish the stage. This classifier is one I've been trying to work on since the last comp. Not to say I knew it was coming, but a particular drill I wanted to practice was the bill drill. I'd only recently come across this drill, but it's basically what this stage is about.
Are you ready?
Anyway, aside from the reload, which I'm working on, and a little trigger freeze, I think I shot this one as best as I could. Unfortunately, some local ranges I have access to prevent me from rapid firing, but I'll be visiting other ranges more often. Although I'm not as familiar with the classification system and I remain unclassified still, using the calculator, I scored a B on this classifier, which I think is pretty neat. All in all, I was pretty comfortable shooting this match, and applied some learnings from my last comp, which I'm pretty proud of. I was previously rocking 7 mag pouches, but this is the first time I actually went down to 4, just so I can clean up my belt weight. Admittedly, this made me nervous for some stages, but realistically, if I'm landing my shots, then I shouldn't need to carry more on me. Some immediate takeaways would include smoother, faster trigger pulls, improve my shot calling ability, and break down the stage more logically. Lastly, although I took a hit with more seasoned mics than my last match, I'm comfortable with how much faster I ran this course. Now I need to work on finding the balance between hitting all A's versus just sending it. To close out, here's a readout on a stage I placed 3rd in my division. Although I beat them in points, the Master Class and the A Class shooters destroyed my time. Peace.
3174.
3174. I need these.
2.
2.
2. 2.
And 2. That's it. I got everything else.
Alright.
No, wait, that one. What is that?
2 alpha.
Thank you. You got all alphas and everything.
Thank you.
You got the makeups, yeah?
Thank you, sir.
504.
Thank you.
You're